Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now today, we must refill our rocket because we have more missions to do. If we go here into the star map, there is another couple of question marks that need to be discovered. So, yeah, that needs to be done this episode. Now, let's get to the inside view interior. There are a few changes that need to be done. First, this doesn't work anymore. We don't have a gas canister, so, you know, it only makes sense that this is not going to work anymore. I'm going to request more than 1,000 kilos of plastic because our dupe went through all of those. I'm going to request this toilet to be cleaned out, and right now I'm going to take the food out of there because it's doing nothing. But I will more likely than not have to deconstruct most of this stuff that we have right now, including this thing, the rocket control station, because I know we can build one if we deconstruct this. And the reason for that is because we need rooms. There is 0 rooms over here, and because there is 0 rooms, there is 0 morale bonuses. If we can get at least a latrine and a barracks, maybe, or maybe a mess hall. Yeah, mess hall would probably be best because it gives +3 morale, and instead of the barracks, which only gives +1 morale. So yeah, I think I'm going to deconstruct a couple of things. You know what? Just going to deconstruct all of it, and yeah, I'll see what I can do after we have a few more room to work with. Now, the moment of truth will come when I figure out if we can do this. My idea is, can we go up the ladder, open the door, and move to either side? Because if we can do this, that would be amazing, because this is a latrine, and this is a room for a mess hall. And that would simply be like 4 morale boost in just this small space over here. Hopefully this will work. Okay, they can. Okay, they can go through the this door. This just makes things so much simpler. Let's see, do I already have a latrine in here? I already have a latrine. Fantastic, so I will put the aeropod for the decor, and this room, if we get the decor item, I think we will turn this from a mess hall into a great hall, which will give a +6 morale bonus. That would be just so amazing. Hopefully that will work. Now, I put the refrigerator here not because I intend on keeping my food refrigerated, but because this is only it is only 1 tile instead of the food box, which occupies 2 tiles on the base. This only occupies 1. So, for example, if I want to put something else over here, like where is the thingy? A large sculpture module, right? For the extra decor, I can. In fact, I will, simply because I have the space for it and I don't intend it on using it any other way. A small change of plans. I have increased the these airflow tiles up 1 level, and I hope that they can still move in here. Oh, they can. Fantastic. Now let me check the rooms. Is this still a mess hall? Yes, and it is about to be turned into a great hall. And look, this is considered a barracks now. So, fantastic, I suppose. Luckily for us, we will get a +1 morale off of this. So, yeah, our rocket is starting to look much better now. Now guys, while we wait for our rocket to be refilled for our second expedition into space, I just came into a very unfortunate realization. This is not going to work because it requires water. Now our dupes have delivered 51 kilos of water. Now that's nice, it's going to last for like 3 cycles. But still, it is not a perfect method, and you know, there is already a lot of carbon dioxide accumulated over there. It's not going to be a pretty journey. If we need to come back because of this, we will. But yeah, other than the pump in the floor method, I don't see any other way that we can filter the carbon dioxide. We could go for algae terrariums, but we would go into the same problem. It requires water and algae. The algae is not a problem, the water is. Now, I don't see any way for us to ask our guys to bring bottles of water here. Because that would actually be pretty good, you know, if we could just drop a couple of bottles of water in the floor. That would be amazing. But yeah, I don't think that is going to happen, so right now, this is what we have. We have 3 rooms, a barracks, a mess hall, and a latrine. The mess hall is going forever to be a mess hall because a great hall requires 32 tiles. We don't have 32 tiles, so mess hall it is. But the decor itself, what is the decor thingy? The decor itself will help out a lot when our dupe comes over here. It will help him out a little bit, given that the core also contributes to morale. And other than that, I think we just need to... we have a little bit of dirt. We are waiting on the plastic and the algae, so let's just increase the priorities of these storage bins, and once everything is ready, I will call Ape, and we will launch into the skies. Alright guys, so everything is ready. Let's get some coordinates for our mission. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Target set. Call the astronaut. Let's get going. Alright, everything seems to be okay. Let's begin the launch sequence. Off it goes. It lifts off rather slowly, I have to say. But into space he goes. There we go. So we have 12 tiles remaining, of course, that was to be expected. And we are on our way. Stop! Hey! Take the suit off. Unequip suit. Breathability. We have breathable gas over here. There we go. Now, we also have a very good layer of carbon dioxide going around the place, but luckily we still have a little bit of water in our oxyfern, and I don't think the carbon dioxide will ever be such a problem that we need to come back in an emergency situation, right? Well, famous last words, I suppose. Oh, another thing. I also decided to give power to the refrigerator. And the reason behind that is, you know, the rocket is producing power. That power is being wasted. So, what if we can keep our meals fresher for longer, you know? Really, they brought you stale gristleberries. Oh my god. Look, I know that you are going on a space mission. Here's some near rotten stuff. Okay. That was nice of my dupes. They probably have something against Abe, I suppose. But yeah, I think that with this... let me see. Abe... morale. We have 47 morale. Oh, okay, we still have a bunch of stuff that are being... a bunch of buffs from the previous cycles, such as a superb meal, so I suppose that Abe got some frost burgers for meals last night. And, you know, the decor, the Great Hall and all of that. So, yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit for Abe to update his morale to his new environment before we can see if we are going to have the enough bonuses that he will not be crying the entire journey. Alright guys, so while Abe goes on his journey, I think we could start working on the other rocket, the one that he will eventually get the drill. Right now let's go for 2 liquid fuel tanks, right? One of these. Another liquid one. Voila. And next a large oxidizer. There we go. Then after this we need a battery, 2 solar panels. One of you. And where is it? Battery. Sure. Come on, game. The game is so laggy today. Sometimes I have a system in my base that when it's running, and I don't know what system it is, but when it's running, it lags a lot. So yeah, if we are going. Oh, what the hell am I doing? If I'm going to mine, I'm going to need to bring stuff with me, right? Yeah, so I need cargo. Now, for example, let me go to the star map. We have we have only solid stuff, right? So I think we can just go by with a solid container. Yep, that's the word I was looking for. Let's go back. Let's add solid container. Let me take a look. It's the deliver cargo to the surface. Nope, not that. Cargo bay allow duplicates to store some of the solid materials found during space missions, or a large cargo bay. What's the difference? 5 tiles versus 3 tiles? Sure, go for this one, I suppose. Then we take care of the... Oh! Or maybe not, because maybe we'll be a little bit short on space. Let's go for 1 of you and 2 of these. Then this, and then we only have 2 tiles left for the thingy. The... what's it called? The drill. Which means... we might not have enough space, and the large cargo bay will have to be replaced by a regular one. Huh. Okay, I suppose. Let's wait until we have that unlocked before we do anything with the cargo bay. Like, we know we are going to need all of this, right? So, before we put a cargo bay in this, let's see how tall the rocket really is going to be. Oh, hello. Flight path obstructed. Let's take a look. We just discovered another planet. Bliziol. Let's take a look. Maybe a fully iced planet? Oh, I kinda am feeling rather curious then. Let's go back to the star map and see what can... Oh, and there is more things over here, huh? There is only one iron volcano. I'm sorry, guys. And there is just tundra and space, so pretty much... Huh... I'm having an idea, guys. We could... like, make a refuel station over here. You know, so that our petrol rockets can move further into space. That would not be a bad idea, but for that I would have to make a colonization rocket, right? One that could drop a couple of rovers, so that they could build at least a platform, so that we could land the rocket and start working on the all of that stuff. Okay, let's keep on moving then. Let's check the next anomaly, and once we know what it is, we'll be right back. So guys, given that we are kinda stranded on research, I think we could give Liam a few more things to do, right? Like advanced research, but all the way up to material science research. That way he can start helping out with the research on home, while Abe is all the way in space doing space science. And of course that will need to be reflected over here on the priorities. So Liam, right now you are as a doctor first. Yeah, I think that doctoring and researching should be the top priorities for Liam now. And I also added a couple extra lead suit docs. This way we can have two guys doing research at the same time. Now that is going to increase the risk of someone getting striked in the head by a stranded red bolt. But hey, at least research will be going twice as fast. Also, another thing guys, a side project that I have been slowly working on is we're going to tame this saltwater geyser by using this carbon dioxide geyser over here. The carbon dioxide geyser expels liquid carbon dioxide at minus 55 degrees and this expels salt water at 95 degrees. So my idea is I'm going to set up a chimney for this carbon dioxide, and that chimney is going to go all the way up to space, so that carbon dioxide can flow out of our base. We don't want it for anything actually. If it can go away, that would be great. However, while it's going slowly up towards space, we will set up a sort of radiator, right? Like in the chimney, for the salt water to be extracted through there and up to our reservoir, our not reservoirs, our water filtration system. And this polluted water was just in the way, so we had to get rid of it as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to focus on this while we wait on Abe to come back, because, well, we still have a lot. Oh, hello! A nice asteroid field. Let's pause the game. So, in this asteroid field we have solid carbon dioxide, no thank you. Solid ice, that's okay I suppose, and solid oxygen. Okay, that's rather interesting. Alright, let's come home now. By the way, let me just double check, not the asteroid, the thingy. We have 8 tiles of fuel left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles of space left to go. So, in around 4 cycles we should be home. And how are things over there? Let me just take a look, because we have run out of water in here, meaning no more carbon dioxide is going to be filtrated, and to be honest, I don't think this is a good idea. Well, it's not a terrible idea. It works for a little bit. It's just it's too slow, doesn't absorb enough carbon dioxide to the point that it would offset the amount of carbon dioxide that the dupe exhales. So yeah, I would like to have a better solution than this, but given that we don't have a gas canister in here anymore, we cannot store that carbon dioxide. It's not like I am going to build a gas tank in here, right? One of these. Yeah, I'm not going to build one of these in here just to absorb all that carbon dioxide. I don't think so. Yeah, the mystery of the floating egg. Things are just getting crazier and crazier as the cycles progress. Game. This is not how things usually go, but okay. Okay, so Abe is back. Let's get back into the... Hello? Oh, it's not yet fully landed. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay. First, Abe, get into the suit. I know. Kinda sucks. Get into the suit, please. Abe, get into the suit. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, with Abe in his suit, let's request a clean toilet. Let's take everything out of the fridge. What do we have inside? Pickled meal. Okay, let's take it off right now. And yeah, if we stay in here a little bit, the dupes will refill this with water, which will allow I'm sorry, the plant to remove all of the carbon dioxide. Okay, so you are in your suit, so let's go outside. Let's go outside, please, game. Thank you. Let's set this to all. Please leave the rocket now. Abe has left the rocket. Let's give him his bed back and his table back. There you go, Abe. All... Oh, these ran out of bolts. Okay, so I had this one on a longer cycle because Liam is not as good as Abe as a researcher, so he was using red bolts rather slowly. But that's okay. We can refill the red bolts, no problem. Now, we still have a little bit of research to go until we have the drill available. So, I kind of want to show you guys one thing that this is an experiment, okay? I don't know if it is going to work, and maybe it's stupid. But we are going to have plumbing in here to deal with both with the carbon dioxide and to give us a decent bathroom, right? So, my idea is we have these inputs and outputs, right? For liquid, gases, solids, whatever. My idea is, even though we don't have a cargo, I kinda want to see if we can connect these thingies, the liquid rocket port loader and the liquid rocket port unloader, and that would allow us to input water into the system and output the polluted water out of the system, right? Because we have two tanks over here. One tank will be for clean water, the other tank will be to store the polluted water. The plumbing, even though it looks a little bit like a bunch of spaghetti, it's quite simple, you know. Nothing special. And the objective is to have a decent bathroom and a carbon skimmer, just to deal with the carbon dioxide. And the power for this, you know, I think it is 240, if I recall correctly. The power for this will come from the engine. And, well... Okay. Bye-bye. So, yeah. Let's test this out. If it doesn't work, oh well. No harm, no foul. At least I tried, right? Alright guys, so we are ready to go on another adventure. Let's see. I say let's discover what the hell is going on in here. The destination is set. Let's set everything to crew. And let's call it in once again. Now that will slow down our research, but it's only 30 points left. Liam can complete that on its own. I'm pretty sure. Come on, Abe. We're waiting. Abe's inside. Let's go. I said let's go. Abe, take off the suit. There we go. I think I have everything. I have the plastic for future research that we are not going to conduct right now. The dirt to give to the farm tile, even though it's not really going to be needed. But if we need to go service the outhouse, we also have dirt for that, and we have the algae for the oxygen. Fantastic. Now it's just a matter of getting to our destination. Alright guys, moment of truth. I will just send these few puffs of water. In fact, let me disable the auto bottle right now, just so we can see if this actually works. So we are going into the liquid rocket port loader. The water got inside the port loader. Did it get inside the... no. I think we might failed. Really? Yeah, it's going into the correct place. Oh, disappointing, but oh well. Yeah, the water is being stored in here, and it's not going into the rocket. I probably need a liquid tank to receive the water, and then the liquid tank will transfer the water into the pipes. But hey, if I have a liquid tank, I don't need the liquid tanks inside the capsule, right? I mean, we don't have space for liquid tanks in this rocket. Oh, well. I mean, the only other way that we have to do this, it's extremely painful. Like, painful to a degree, it's not even funny. We would have to set up a pump and like a small pool to get the water into this tank, right? And we would have the dupes manually coming in here with the pitcher pump, I believe that's called. Come on, plumbing. Bottle emptier, yeah, not the pitcher pump. We would have to pretty much do the bottle emptier over here, deconstruct all these things, so we could put a tile over here and a pump. Then we would have to pump that water into this tank, and then only when this tank was full would we be ready to leave. Or we could do like a little bit of a juggling, right? Instead of doing this. But juggling is not really super fun. What I can do actually is come over here, add a new module, a normal liquid one, small one. Liquid cargo tank, I believe. We put the water into the liquid cargo tank. The liquid cargo tank puts the water into the spacefaring module water tank. We deconstruct the liquid... oh my god, the gymnastics. We deconstruct the liquid cargo tank, and then we put the the cargo bay in its place. And now, once we get all the water used, let's go to the inside. Once we use all the clean water that we have and turn it into polluted water, we simply deconstruct this liquid reservoir, which should drop a bottle of polluted water on the floor, and that way our dupes can come inside, grab it, and just leave. And deposit that 5 tons of water into our main tank. So, taking the water off is not the worst thing. Getting the water in, apparently, a nightmare. Alright, finally we have the high velocity destruction. We unlocked the drill cone. Let's take a look at that now. Let me get outside. Hello, I would like to add one of these. This is a +4, so... this is a +3, this is a +3, so it's precisely the size that it needs to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, make it out of gold. A golden drill cone. Okay, so now... does it have anything in here? No, but I still have the water, so if I come to the liquid cargo tank and place a water over there, will this transfer it? Alright, so now that that is transferring the water inside, let me come over here, view interior. Is the water coming in here? It kinda is. Alright, so... Yeah, there is no output, my friends. There is no output. Where's the water going? Yeah, the water is not going anywhere, my friends. It's not coming into the unloader. Oh, it's probably going into the tank itself again. Yeah, polluted water. Interesting. Okay. So now all I need to do is to fill up my main water tank with the water that I'm going to need. That is just, as you probably can imagine, going to take a little bit of time doing it this way. Let's add a couple of extra bottle emptiers over there to increase the process, because yeah, I'm not going to put a water line all the way from over here. No, 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 not happening. So manually filling the tanks it is, and yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I think it's going to be worth it. Okay, so we are about to discover the organic mass field. Okay, let's pause the game, because the game is a little bit laggy today. We have algae, slime, dirt, and polluted oxygen. Oh. I mean... Okay. uh, at least we discovered two more anomalies, which is not bad, giving us a new destiny for a new journey, but right now... Oh, no. So... Change destination, come back home, because the carbon dioxide problem is getting a little bit out of hand. Alright guys, so we already have the drill cone built. Apparently we are waiting for a kilo of diamonds. No, a ton. 1 ton of diamonds. Maybe I should build the ladder a little bit taller so our dupes can reach it. Now we are still waiting, unfortunately, for the water. We only have 300 kilograms of the stuff. Now, I am not sure how the hell is the slime lung getting to the water. But, oh well. It's not like our dupe is going to get in contact with that, so... Whatever. Not the end of the world. Yeah, because, there are no... Oh, don't you tell me that the slime lung is getting in the water because of the, Get out of here. We are almost done. I'm just curious on where does this water come from? I would like to know, because I have already mopped this puddle of water like 5,000 times, and it keeps showing up. And I know that the dupe comes to clean the water, because I've seen the dupe clean the water. Okay, it's not the dupe being lazy, which most of the times can be a factor, but not this time. This time the dupes are innocent. I don't understand where that this water comes from, because the temperature in here is not that cold that the water would freeze. In fact, if we look at the temperature of the water coming in the pipes, it's coming at 32 degrees. Nice, and nice. And it's not hot, but it's a good temperature, you know. I don't understand. Whatever. Probably will not affect us too much. Now guys, if this design proves itself to be as good as I think it is, we can even apply this to our research rocket, because, well, we can move a few things around, we can put a research thingy over here and whatnot, and bam! We are in space with no problem of the carbon dioxide, because, yeah, carbon dioxide is really an issue, guys. Oh, poor Abe. He suffers. Don't worry, Abe, you are almost home. Just a few more seconds and you are back home. Alright guys, so Abe is almost here, and we are almost filled with water to the brink, so we can start working on the What is it? First, let's just get this final delivery of water, and then let's disable all of these thingies. We already have close to the 5 tons. We don't need to wait for all of that to return. And yeah, I'm just creating this pool of water to supply the rockets to see if it is going to work as I think it's going to work. Because my idea is that one tank of 5 tons of water um, might hold on several missions. You know, we might not need to do this for a very long time, hopefully. Because it's just one dupe. One dupe cannot waste that much water, right? Right, that's what I like to think at least. So we have 100 kilos of polluted water in here. We can just empty out the storage before we go. Hopefully some dupe will take care of the polluted water before we depart. But let's empty the storage out. Storage has been empty. Please sweep this with maximum velocity because the temperature in here is either really hot or really cold. The water doesn't like either of those. And well, the time for deconstruction has come. We must deconstruct this. Yep, deconstruct this, and then we will proceed by constructing the solid cargo container, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so Abe is back. Let's give the Atmos suit to Abe. Abe, put your Atmos suit back on. Fantastic! Exactly. What are you going to do? Disinfect that? No, you can actually clean the toilet. Let's empty out the storage. Everything else can stay. The dupes will have to do the maintenance to provide the water so that the oxyfern can slowly but steadily clean the carbon dioxide. Where did the food go? Oh, okay, it's still in there. No biggie. So, now, Abe, just do me a solid then. Can you go outside? No, we cannot force Abe to go outside, but that's okay. We'll go to here. Put on all, and then I just can't forget to give Abe his bed and his mess hall table back. With the water canister, with the liquid tank destroyed, let's build a cargo one, not made out of lead. Let's make this one out of gold, please. And voila! Rocket back in its place. Okay, so hopefully this water will hold on for a very long time. Could you please give the seeds to these flower pots? I know that the game says there is no seed available, but they will eventually bring the seeds in here. So could you please do that? Alright guys, so we pretty much have all the food that we want. Jesus, the game today is really laggy, I don't know why. More laggy than usual. Probably because it is summer and my computer doesn't like summer or oxygen not included, but that's another thing. In any case, I'm just requesting a few fried mushrooms to top off our refrigerator with something slightly better than the pickled meal. You know, just so they can have something to eat during those first few days. The rocket has been completely refueled. We are 100% ready to go. So we are just waiting on those fried mushrooms. For now, let's... Oh, not destination. That's not what I wanted. I wanted crew. Change crew. There we go. I've been thinking... Jesus. I've been thinking, and... Bani is going to be the pilot for this mining mission. She has rocket pilot skill. And, yeah. You know what? It is good enough. And, right before our very own eyes, we have the mushrooms being delivered. Let me see, how long will these mushrooms last? 6 per cycle. It's not as bad as the grub fruit, so yeah. Let's call in Bahi, or Bani. Our Astro Dupe is already inside or in this case, hers. Spacefarer module. Let's change the destination. As a test run, I'm going to go to the sandy ore field. There is nothing of particular value in there, but still. It is a place that we can go and test out how does the drill cone fares, if the cargo bay can hold all the stuff that we are going to mine. you know. And how much how much water are we going to use? But still, bang it, brace for impact, because we are ready to go, I think. Begin launch sequence. I have everything. I have oxygen production. Let me, because this is the first time this rocket is going, let me just double check. I have the algae for oxygen production. I have the water inside the tanks. I have the food. The storage bin is here for nothing. I just built it in case we wanted to store anything else. We don't. Yep, everything is ready. 100%. Let's go. And we melted something. What did my dupes build out of lead? No, this is made out of steel. And this is lead. Where is that lead coming from? That's 200 kilos of lead. Did you melt one of your modules? Game? Where did this lead come from? Well, I don't know what I melted, but I'm pretty sure we will eventually find out. Okay, not Soul. I want to go to the mirror too. Bani, please unequip your jet suit. You want to leave some oxygen in that thing for the way back home. And yeah, oh, before we forget, enable this building. Yeah, that's kind of important. No, no, Bangy. Bangy, please. Please. Enable that building over there. Bangy. Like, top priority, Bangy. This building, really important. Alright, there she goes. See, you even have a better toilet than the dupes in the other rocket. See? How nice it is. Please wash your hands. Thank you. Now, go to sleep and have a very good night. Hopefully. Now, let's see our flight path. Flight path will take her to the sandy ore fields in just 0.7 cycles. Great. Unfortunately, other than the copper ore, there is nothing really of super value inside of this ore field, but still, stuff is stuff, we can't complain. Alright, so the Mir 2 has arrived at the sandy ore field, and it is extracting 7.5 kilograms per second, with a cargo capacity remaining of 11.9, which, you know, it has a maximum of 12. Now, can I select the... Okay, so we have our drill cone, we have the amount of diamond still left. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's get into the interior. Once we start running low on power, which should be pretty soon, given that our rocket engine is not working, we should disable the refrigerator. Yeah. So we should keep an eye on this, just in case. But we still have the jumbo battery to keep us going for a few moments, and at that rate of extraction we shouldn't take too long in here. Wow, they gave you once again stale food. The tubes in this colony, they are Whoa, 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 what the hell is releasing polluted oxygen? What was that? There is polluted oxygen in here. Yep. My question is, ow, where is, what is on the floor over there? Nothing, other than the jet suit. Is there anything on the floor in here? Well, only God knows what the hell is going on in here. Oh, baby, we are almost full of stuff. I can barely wait to see the good things that we are going to bring home. And we are full. Cannot store resources. Yep, thank you very much. Mir 2, time to get back home. In 0.9 cycles, and if we go over here, please disregard the mess, okay? I discovered what was the thing emitting the polluted oxygen that we can find around around this place. Um, the the feeding on the wall, the liquid output or input in this case, was emitting puffs of polluted oxygen from the polluted water. So I just deconstructed that pipe and removed the polluted water because apparently in a bottle does not emit polluted oxygen. So yeah, once Banya comes back, we just take all of this garbage out of here, and this system is working even better because we used like if we disregard the amount of water on the floor, right? We used around what? Let's double this: 100 kilos of water. Is that like a lot? No. 100 kilos of water, it's like pretty much nothing. And for sure, like this ore field was close to home, so we didn't have to travel too far. If we go to someone like some like this, the organic max field, which is a little bit further away, it's going to take longer, of course, and so we are going to use more water. But still, and another thing, not research, star map, Mir 2. We can now enable this again, enable the building again, because given that we are moving, we have the petroleum thrusters activated. We have more than enough power for everything. So, great. Let's get back home. Alright, here comes our rocket. Suspended in space with no set destination. No, land, my friends. You can land. Your platform is available. No rocket in orbit. Okay, the game was just confused. Here we are, back from our mining trip. What are we going to destroy next? Is this going to be destroyed, this robo miner? No, fantastic. Wow, you already delivered the oxalite. That's okay, we didn't use too much. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Almost 5 tons of sandstone, 2.3 tons of algae, 1.2 tons of copper ore, and a little bit of sand. Now, I kinda want to take out everything, so take it all out, please. Okay. Here we go. Please unload all the stuff. And, yeah, guys. For a test run, I believe... Oh, wait. What am I doing? Don't say your goodbyes just yet. We can't forget about Bani. Please equip your jet suit. But don't use it inside, okay? Fantastic. Let's go outside. And now you are allowed to leave. So please do. Please leave. Leave. Thank you. Let's go back to the base. Now, this part is always a little bit frustrating. Bani. There we go. And your table awaits you. There we go. Fantastic. We covered all of our bases, so Bani should not behave like a fool. However, let's get inside. Let's disable this so dupes don't use it. Let's take everything out of the fridge. Let me see. I mean, we could go like right now. We just need to wait for them to resupply a few mushrooms, and we could just clean this up and be ready to go. So you know what? I'm going to leave the food over there. In here, I just put some of the gunk that we got from deconstructing that. So, hello game. Thank you. Let's take that out of here. And yeah, let's just wait for the dupes to clean this up so that next episode we can launch the rocket right away. Fantastic. This one is going to take a little bit longer. We still are scrubbing the carbon dioxide from the module. And there is plenty of research to be done in here, so yeah, it's not like it is the end of the world or anything. But yeah, guys, we have successfully created an habitat that can sustain life for very long periods of time in space, given that food is the only thing that holds us back. So I considered our mining rocket, for a first try, a success. And yeah, next episode we are going to use this rocket more to mine more stuff and get more supplies for our base. Because even though sand is not exactly the greatest of bounties, copper ore is useful, algae are useful, and sandstone is also useful, even though we have a bajillion of it, but who cares? It's free stuff. But in any case, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!